We can go back to the section 5.3 example 4, and we can write this in the vertex form, not by calculating h and k, but by completing the square. What would I have to do as the first step? I think. Okay, but what about the fact that it's got a -3 in front? You have to factor the -3 from the first two terms. Because a is not 1, you factor it from the first two terms. Y equals -3 times x squared minus 4x. Okay? So when you divide -12 by -3, you get -4. That's where that comes from. Okay, now, what will be the third number in the parentheses? Half of -4 is -2. -2 squared is 4, so you add 4. Okay, what do I have to do at the end of the line to compensate for having put a +4 in there?
Put a -4 in there.
Okay, what is that value? It's not 4, it's -3 times 4. It's -12. So what do you do to balance that you just put in a -12 on the right side? You add 12 on the right side. Right? This is -12. So we add 12. So now we could say this is -3 times, right? What goes in the parentheses now? Say again? It's x minus 2 squared. And if you can't think to factor it, these are usually pretty basic, but if you can't think to factor it, it's always the half of the b, right? X minus 2. It's always whatever the half of the b was, that's what goes in there. And then simplify this, 5 plus 12, 17, which is the same number that we got when we calculated h and k. So you may prefer to calculate h and k, right? But this is an option in terms of putting something in a vertex form.